In this video, we're going to be talking about easy grants, some of the easiest grants to get and apply for. A $2,500 grant, a $5,000 grant, and a $20,000 grant. Let's get started. Hey everyone, I'm Rinde from AskRinde, and welcome to the #1 community for real estate, income, and credit. So if you'd like to know more about easy grants, grants that are easy to receive and get the money for, where to find them and what to look for, make sure you watch the video to the end and leave a comment below if you need help with anything. Applying for grants can be a tedious process. From fees to requirements and paperwork, the process can be discouraging for so many. So many questions come to mind. Knowing the anatomy of a grant. Do you know what your mission and executive summary is? Do you know what your problem statement is? Do you know what your revenue projections are? And almost just as important, what is your community influence and impact? They all play a big part in you getting the grant. Some of the easiest grants to get are local grants. Local grants, compared with some of the other grant types, are by far some of the easiest grants you can get and receive. Another easy and easier grants to get are subsequent round grants. So these are grants that have had disbursements and distributions and are now in their third and fourth round. So the guidelines are less stringent and much easier to be able to receive the funds. And when you apply for multiple grants around the country and know grant sources like we do, it's even more important to know which ones are the easy ones. Grants that don't require much to receive the money. Easy in money and also easy in time. So these are just a few grants from our easy grant section in our resource area at my website, AskRinde.com. We literally have dozens of grants covering different categories, everything from rolling grants to new grants to assistant grants, small business grants, and many more categories. You can check out our resource area by simply going to my website, AskRinde.com, and clicking on grants. Number 1, the One Buncombe County Fund Grant. Buncombe County, North Carolina. A $2,500 grant and also a $5,000 grant. So the Buncombe County Commissioner just recently announced the One Buncombe Fund, which is a $500,000 grant program specifically for small businesses that have been hit hard by the pandemic. So this is their third round of grants, and their first round of grants helped over 200 businesses and also helped retain and hire over 1,000 local employees. So these grants are meant to help local businesses and help stimulate and grow the local economy. Sole proprietors are eligible for up to $2,500, and businesses with 25 employees or less are eligible for up to $5,000 in grants. So this is their third round of grants, and they made the application process much simpler and much smoother for those who are applying. So applications begin on October 1st and they run through October 31st. You can get more information by going to onebuncombe.org. Number 2, Oak Park Small Business Grants. Oak Park, Illinois. Over $550,000 in grants. So Oak Park, Illinois small businesses are slated to receive their share of the America's Rescue Plan's funds. So far, over $550,000 has been set aside for small businesses in what is being called the Oak Park Business Pandemic Recovery Program. So the village created this grant and grant program and was designed by village staff to make it easy to apply for and also accessible to entities and businesses. So the money will go towards helping small businesses with past due rent and also mortgage payments. And Oak Park will also provide individual organizations with less than $3 million in revenue with assistance of over $5,000 in grants. So far, 60 businesses are going to be receiving these grants, and the new application is only one page, which you can find on their website, oakpark.com. So they've made it very simple and very easy to be able to receive this grant money, and that's why they make our easy grants list. Number 3, SHA grants. Over $20,000 in grants. So the SHA grants, or Special Housing Adaptation Grants, are housing assistance grants specifically for disabled veterans. These grants offer help to disabled veterans who are modifying or buying a permanent home that will allow them to continue to live independently. So the grants go up to $20,215, and they can actually use the grant to be able to buy, build, or change their existing home. To qualify, there are 2 qualifications. You need to own a home or plan to own a home, and you need to be a disabled veteran. Now the great thing about this grant is that these veterans can use these grants for up to 6 times during their lifetime. To apply is very simple. Just simply go to the VA website at va.gov and apply under housing assistance. So if you'd like to know what's the best way to get grants, easy grants, small business grants, and all the other grant types, make sure you join me for my Grants Masterclass by going to my website, AskRinde.com, clicking on Grants, and getting started today. We're actually going to be launching our Grants Masterclass in a few weeks here, and I'll be glad to have you in the Masterclass where we'll be going over everything that you need to know from the anatomy of a grant to how to actually get these grants for your small business, for your personal, for your individual, and also for your family. So we're going to be going over that and more in our grants masterclass. And you can also check out all the dozens of grants that we have currently available in our resource area. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. You can also email me. My email address is AskRindeNetwork@gmail.com. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.